what are the post-holiday cleaning tips that you need to know about this holiday season in order to tidy up your home after the relatives leave? We're going to be talking about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. This is a resource hub that partners homeowners with house cleaners. So if you need an extra set of hands this holiday season, you can find them at housecleaning360.com. This is also for professional organizers, people that can help you put stuff away after the holidays, like your decorations, take off your Christmas tree lights, clean out the gutters while they're up there, pressure wash the walk or snow blow the walk. They can do all these things for you at housecleaning360.com. All right, on to today's show. This is a great topic for homeowners that want to tidy up and clean up after the holidays. What do you do and where do you go to find the tips? Well, I'm super excited to share with you. Today, I've got the co-owner of Maid Bright with us on this show. This is Zeynep Mehmetoglu, and she's going to be sharing with us some tips. Now, I got to tell you a little bit about her. She's got this company where they have 50 teams of 2 people each that travel around the Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. And they are rated on Angie's List for the last 10 years as one of the highest rated companies, the only one that's ever received this certain award of excellence. And they've been rated by Google and Yelp and EBSCO Research as being one of the very best cleaning companies around. So they've got this huge conglomerate of cleaning cars and teams and whatever that are out there. And she's going to share with us some tips for homeowners on how to clean up before the house cleaner comes. So this is super exciting. Please help me welcome Zeynep Mehmetoglu.
So I'm Zeynep Mehmetoglu. My husband and I own Maid Bright, a residential cleaning company in Northern Virginia, but we service all of Northern Virginia, parts of DC and Maryland. And we have been in business since 2004, so roughly 16 years, almost. My husband and his family actually started the business after they immigrated from Turkey. So, they just started it and started working as a family and slowly grew over the years. And now it's huge.
So did you marry into the business then?
I became his girlfriend into the business and started helping him like weekends along with my other job. So we slowly started like that. And then after we got married, I was helping full time. And I still do.
Let me ask real quick about your other job. Did it inform the business that you're in right now? And did it help in any way?
It did because I was in the banking industry and it's a lot of customer service. So I had that background and how to interact with the clients because I was doing the admin work, constantly in contact with the clients, sending them emails, talking to them over the phone, problem solving if we needed to, using lots of like Excel and the computer. So I was equipped with that kind of knowledge and experience. So I think it helped coming into the business.
Now, I happen to know that you guys are killing it in the house cleaning industry. You have these
Thank you.
huge teams that travel all over, and you guys are you're everywhere. Tell us a little bit about just how you went from being the girlfriend and kind of edging your way into the business to building this huge empire.
I think that Yusuf and I, because we are a husband and wife team in the business, it has its pros and cons, like any relationship. So we're most comfortable working with each other, obviously. He can tell me anything, I can tell him anything. Sometimes that entails, you can have arguments on the spot, like let's do this way, let's do this way. But you know each other the best. So it helped us working together. And I would say having a great team. Having slowly hiring people for our office, hiring other people for, let's say, admin work and maintaining our vehicles and purchasing. So it's a big team effort that goes into the business. I think that when you have to step back and look at the big picture, do other things to grow your business instead of always being on day-to-day operations, you need a great team for that. So I think that's the number one feedback or comment I would have about trying to grow your business, to take a step back from daily operations and start building a great team.
Well, and that leads me to today's topic, which is about post-holiday cleanup, because you are so good with the details. And there are homeowners everywhere that are asking, okay, we got the holidays, we got decorations, we got family coming in. What on earth do we do to help us clean up after the holidays? So I was hoping you could shed a little bit of light on what is the process for the holidays. Is it Yeah, and how soon do you start the cleanup process after the holidays, or is it something that you actually start before the holidays?
Well, before the holidays, I would stress the importance of being organized. So decluttering your house, getting your house ready for the guests. That would entail, putting out fresh linens for your guests, stocking their bathrooms, towels, shampoos, conditioners, that kind of toiletries, washing all the linens that you have, washing their towels. So getting your home ready for that. Shopping for, needed food items, because when you have a lot of people from out of town, or just if you have kids that are coming home from college, you need to stock up. So make a list. I always go by lists personally too. And this keeps me organized, and then I know what I have to do. So I would start the holiday cleanup process would start before, I would say. Get all of the items that you need: mixers, blenders, clean your oven, clean out your refrigerator and your freezers, because you're going to need that room for the extra food that you're making or ordering or whatever it is that you do for the holidays. And then after the holidays, how soon? I wouldn't let it go too far ahead. Don't get into February with holiday cleaning. um, because the longer you let it wait, it's just going to accumulate. Your ornaments are going to accumulate dust. Your trees, if you have a real tree, it's going to start, the pine needles are going to start falling off, and nobody wants to step on those. That kind of hurts. So I would say start as soon as possible, right after the new year. Start slowly bringing down your tree, putting your ornaments away. And I can't stress the importance of putting your ornaments away nicely and neatly, because it's going to make the process so much easier for the following year. So if you have really fragile ornaments, I would wrap those up. And I actually have this one tip. If you know of those garment organizers, they're like little boxes. If you have round ornaments, you can actually like wrap them up and sectionalize them, so that when you go next year, you can just pop them out. And that'll save you time, and you'll know how everything is organized, and you won't have to worry about sorting through other boxes. And then for holiday lights, roll those up around your arm or some cardboard, use zip lines and like tie 'em together, so you're not untangling a mess for next year. I know a lot of people recycle their trees, and that's mulch. I mean, you can use it for your lawns and gardens. So I always encourage that instead of sending it to the trash. Label everything. And then for your kitchen, I would empty out the whole freezer and refrigerator after the holidays. See what you need to toss, see if anything has gone bad, and then repurpose some of the food. If you do turkey, you can repurpose some of that turkey breast for sandwiches, morning hash. So open up some room in your refrigerator. And same with your pantry. If you have unused food items, decorations, some of that stuff's going to go bad. So might as well use it before the next season. Your kitchen's a big one. I would clean up the kitchen. Any appliances that you've used, mixers and blenders, they can accumulate flours and sugars on them. So I would give them a good wipe down and roll them up and put them away.
So get them ready for the holidays for all the baking, and then when you're done with the baking, go ahead and clean them up, even if you're done with the baking before the holiday arrives itself, and just get all the sugar and all that stuff off, and then put them away so that
Exactly.
they're not in the way.
Exactly, because they can get sticky. We all bake cookies during the holidays and stuff, and you have butter on your hands, oils and sugar. So I would wipe those things away and put them away. They're out of sight. You have clear countertops. You're ready to serve your food, and then once the holidays are over, and you know that they're clean and they're put away for next use.
Now, you said something a minute ago that I would like to tag back to. You said you work from checklists, and when you're getting the guest rooms ready to have a checklist to wash the linens and all those things, do you also use a checklist when you start putting stuff away after those relatives have gone home?
I do, yeah. And it would entail, again, rewashing the linens because people have slept on them. So you don't want to leave those hanging. Wash the towels, restock your bathrooms if, you've run out of supplies. And after the holidays is a great time to do that because there are so many sales. You can go to Target or Walmart and stock up on those essential toiletries for the next time you have guests in town or your kids, for whomever may come over to your house. So that's an important thing too, to get those rooms clean again.
So my next question is, what do you do about your closet space and your coat closets and things like that if you receive new gifts but you don't have quite enough room for the gifts that you've received? Is there some kind of a cleanup process that you do or you follow after the holiday season?
Before that gift process begins, I would always encourage donating unused items, getting rid of things that you no longer wear or don't have room for. Same with kids' toys. If your kids aren't playing with things that they've outgrown, then donate them. I'm sure there's lots of organizations and local community shelters and charities where you can donate those toys. And then you'll make room for new ones, and the kids are excited, to play with their new toys. And also, if you do receive gifts that you think you're not going to use, donate those as well or re-gift them. You don't need to leave things laying around if you're not going to use them. So I would donate anything that you're not using, you haven't used for a while. Same with clothes and shoes. I mean, there's lots of people who need those items. So I would make a big box of those items and deliver them to a local charity of your choice.
Oh, that's a great tip. Thank you so much. My next question is about professional house cleaners, because we have, obviously, you've got teams of people that go in. What would you recommend for a homeowner to get ready after the holidays when there are pine needles everywhere and there's ornaments that have been sitting on the mantle for a month and they're like, don't touch the mantle because it's all set. So now the house cleaners come in and they have extra work to do. Is there anything that you would recommend that would make that process streamlined?
Well, first of all, I would declutter before your house cleaner comes because they can't pick up every little thing. They don't know. First of all, they're not going to know where it goes. And those things accumulate dust. So if you really want your cleaning well done after the holiday season, I would really encourage homeowners to put those items away, especially the ornaments, because they're fragile, they can break. Some of them are family heirlooms. So, especially those like sensitive items, I would put away. Don't clean before your house cleaner comes, obviously, but get rid of your clutter. If there's a pile of clothes, I mean, not all house cleaning services provide laundry service or organizational services. So you really have to know what your cleaning company provides and, get your house ready accordingly. Oh, living rooms and dining rooms. I would encourage, if you're going to do the cleaning yourself, those are going to be high traffic areas during the holidays. People are going to eat in the dining room, sit actually in the living room. So I would remove the cushions and vacuum underneath because there's going to be crumbs, there's going to be messes. I would spot clean carpets because there's going to be, maybe some pet odors or people are going to spill things. So I would blot those stains and get rid of them before they become a bigger deal. Call a professional, really, if you can't do it yourself. I mean, there are tons of cleaning companies all around. If you really need the help, call the professionals and let them help you with the cleaning part of it at least after you've decluttered and organized your home.
Well, these are so helpful tips. Thank you. I know that homeowners moving forward are going to be armed and dangerous now with all of the tips for comfort and ease to clean up after the holiday season. Tell our listeners where they can find you and then also to hire you there in the Virginia area if you have any openings.
So we are online. You can book your free in-home estimate www.maidbright.com or give us a call at 1-888-MAID-BRIGHT if you're in the Northern Virginia DMV area. And we can come out and give you a free quote and then work from there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This has been so helpful.
Thank you, Angela, for having us. I appreciate it.
Alrighty, and that was Zeynep Mehmetoglu with some amazing tips that homeowners, professional house cleaners, everybody can use for this holiday season. So jump right in there. Let's get started. I'm going to leave links in the show notes to everything that we talked about so you can get in touch with her. And I'll tell you what, if you're in the Northern Virginia, DC metro area, go ahead and give them a call because their teams will come out. They do a spectacular job. All right, if you found this helpful, please pass it on to a friend. If we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.